So the example in your book, I've got the actual SMART interviewing questions that we go through, and I start off with a detailed work history. We'll talk about for each job, and it's the one labelled right at the top, the interview, and detailed work history, which is the responsibilities, the major challenges, accomplishments, what they liked most, what they liked least, reasons for leaving, the supervisor's names, what was the strength of the supervisor and what were some of the weaknesses. And tell me about what you liked most about, tell me which supervisor you liked most and least and why you enjoyed working for them. That's a really good indicator as to why they like working with someone, and I'll draw out on that. You know, how do you like to be managed? That kind of leads into the next question, which is how do you like to receive a job? Do you like step by step or do you like an overview? And that'll give you an idea as to the type of person they are. Some people just like to be let loose. Other people want detailed, tell me exactly granular what it is that you do. How do you learn best? Videos, books, diagrams. We do a lot of ScreenFlow and Camtasia, screen recording software, because they're based over in the Philippines. So we want to make sure that they're happy and comfortable to learn through YouTube or videos, those types of things. What's your greatest strength? These questions as well are a little bit random. There's no real set order. There's a bit more of a process in the initial questionnaire, whereas the interview process, I like to mix it up a little bit more random so they don't know what question to expect next. If you had to pick one, do you prefer to work alone or do you prefer to work as a team? You'll always get everybody go, oh, I don't mind working alone. Oh, I don't mind working as part of a team. And then I usually push it, well, if you had to choose, which would you pick? And get them to choose one. Tell me when you excelled at customer service. Really, at the core of all business, the customer is key. You want to make sure that you over-deliver to the customer. So for me, regardless of what it is that they're doing, I want to make sure that for them, customer service is something that they understand, and really, they're the ones paying the bills. So let's make sure we give them a good service. What do you like most about business? I like to throw in a very general question, and usually I'll say, I know this is a very broad question. I particularly ask it that way so that I can just get your interpretation. Because everybody's involved in business, whether they know it or not. Some people might sit there and go, oh, I don't really know business or I don't like business, but you want them, push them for an answer because they're getting involved in business. You want someone to say, oh, I find it a challenge, or it excites me. I understand the way that it works, even though they might not be a business person, and I'm just getting insight right now. I think this might be why I'm hiring those entrepreneurial people now that I think about it. It's a bit scary. Where would you like to be in 5 years? What skills would you like to improve? And the list goes on. There's a few more questions on there. We take the time to hire slowly and fire very quickly. So it is a very long process. The interview can go for an hour and a half. They've already done the questionnaire. They've already sent in their cover letter. I'm looking for A players, and it's worth the time.